I'll just say, a lion's den is not on my list of vacation destinations. It's no Chuck E. Cheese. I mean, don't see any rats running around. A lion's den is a dark place void of light. A lion's den is a place of isolation and despair. A lion's den is a damp, hard, and cold place. It's no one's choice to be in a lion's den. It's no void of luxury. It's a lion's den, a cold, lonely, and dark place. Have you ever found yourself there in a cold, lonely, and dark place? I have. I may be only 13, but even in my 13 years of life, I have experienced that same loneliness, coldness, and darkness that we all have. Yeah. When I was just 5 years old, my father passed. And it seemed like my whole world ended. I knew I was young, but that was a defining chapter in my life. And you have one too. That's where Daniel found himself. Daniel was a good, faithful, God-fearing man. But he finds himself being thrown into this horrible place for proclaiming the good news of Jesus Christ. The story that I want to tell is a story of deliverance. In the Bible, King Darius throws him into the lion's den for believing in God. Well, sometimes we might find ourselves in that same situation. It might be for a day, for an hour, for a year. It may be mental, physical, or even spiritual. When thrown into this lion's den, what would you do? But here's what Daniel did. He fell onto his knees and proclaimed God to be the one and only God that he shall serve. He did not run. He did not fear his situation. But he praised God for what he has done. The Bible also says that while he was in this den, God shut the mouths of the lions, and he used them as his blessings, as his pillows. So God turned what was supposed to take away his faith to an experience that he would never forget because it led God closer to his heart. God is now the one and only God that he will praise. Can you imagine being thrown into a lion's den and your one and only God delivers you? But what struck me most is how God appears to do this again and again. Have you ever heard of the story of the 3 Hebrew boys? They were put into the fiery furnace. Sometimes God does not remove you from your place of pain, our place of loss, our place of sorrow, our place of misery. But while you are going through the pain of our lives, he protects us. When I say the word deliver, you might think brought out from. But when I say deliver, I think God is with us. He protects us from the lions. God did not remove the lions from the den or Daniel from them. He made them into blessings. If he removed the lions, what would Daniel sleep on? If he removed the lions, how would you believe in God? You're in the lion's den and he just removes you. What does that tell you? God is in us, with us, behind us, over us, inside us. He is there with us. He won't ever leave us, regardless of how scary our lions may be. No matter how loud their roar may sound, no matter how sharp their teeth may be, God is with us. He promised never to leave us or forsake us. Even in a lion's den of your life, my life, even Jesus had a lion's den of his life. If you ever read the story of Jesus in Gethsemane, he cried out to the Lord, and the angel was with him. God has promised us that he would never leave us We don't have to fight our battles alone. We don't have to carry our burdens alone. We don't even have to solve our problems alone. God is with us. He is the great Emmanuel. God with us. He will never leave. The word of God for the people of God.